All right, welcome everyone. VRML Network. I'm your host, Juice. We got an EU matchup for y'all. I don't get to cast enough EU matches, but Sundays and Mondays, when I'm not working, I got y'all. We got a good one here. We got lettuce versus leaf, or a leaf of lettuce. All right, let's check out who we got in that arena. Let's go round one. All right, here we go. Coming in for lettuce, we got Lataris. Or Lataris? Yeah, we'll go with Lataris. We got Zeppy, we got Samsy, and we got Toast with a sticky one on his keyboard. Held down. Over on Leaf side, we got Monkey Can. We got that Freaky Deaky Jim. We got Tricky Wine, and we got Baguette Person. All right, if the player's ready, if chat's ready, let's pop into the middle here and see. There's Zeppy, looking sharp, got those rock horns. All right, keep in mind, spectator is a little bit buggy, so there will be a little bit of stuttering, but we're making the most of it. Hopefully there'll be an update soon. Let's get ready for round number one right here on Sunday, final day of week number 4. And now that's Zeppy coming in hot. And Big Baguette gets a big save. Fortunately, there was a stutter there. We'll avoid that spot. Now they're working for it in that neutral zone. Freaky Jim coming in hot and strong. He's going to keep up with that ball. And now he has that up top. He's going to juke back. Now he's going to pass that across over to Monkey. Monkey fires that over to Freaky Jim, and Trim just mixed Tricky Wine. Now it's in the corner. Samsy's there. Tricky Wine has it. Looking around, holding that. And he's going to pass that across. And Monkey Can over to Tricky Wine. Monkey Can. Oh, he hit upon him, misses. Pretty close on that one. Now we got Tricky Wine throwing it up top. Looking for that rebound is Freaky Jim. But Lataris gets a good tackle there. That ball's going to pop up. And we got Samsy with it now. Samsy passes it over to Zeppy. Zeppy going to flip that back to the corner. Over for Samsy. Samsy chucks that up, and here comes. Who is that? That's Lataris. Lataris coming in hot. Tries that bounce shot. Will not go. And now Monkey Can. He's going to fire that ball back. Now picking that up is going to be Toast. Trying to get away. He's going to go wide with it. Now shake it to the skies. Looking around, bouncing off that ceiling. Coming in hot. Tries to throw it in. It does. Lettuce up 1-0. Welcome back, Quantum Cruise. Dying. All right, Freaky Jim. Gonna get tackled off by Zeppy. Freaky Jim. Oh, that's a bad spot. We'll avoid that one. He's going down to the sewers. Has that ball popped through, but from Zeppy. It looks like a rock demon. Nah. And they're gonna throw that across Lettuce's. Lettuce just bumps that down. Now it's gonna go up top. Here comes Toast with a whole bunch of ones. He's coming in hot. And again, it stuttered out, but we're going to follow the action. We're just going to stay here and rotate. It seems to be a good spot. Now we got Zeppy trying to work it, but Tricky Wine getting in there, giving him the business. Now they're coming in, and here comes Zeppy. Turns and fires at Baguette. Puts that in. Baguette Person, and Lettuce goes up. 2-0. All right. Now, Tricky Wine, ooh, hits a nice little juke there, goes to the center, ooh, gets tackled off, gets that ball back, and he's just going to float to the side. Freaky Jim waiting in the wing there, and now Toast is just going to fire that ball up. It's going to bounce up top. There's Baguette. He's coming in hot. He looks around, he lobs that, and Zeppy able to pick that ball up. Now going for a little partial lap around the halo, working that ball in, and going up top, fires that pass across, and it's going to bounce off the geometry. Now we got Tricky Wine. He throws that down to the other side. It's bouncing. It's rolling. It's going to miss. And now Zeppy getting fast with those horns. Throws that up to Samsy. Samsy up on that halo. Now we're going to fire that over to Lataris. Lataris fires that over to Zeppy. Zeppy runs in to Freaky Jim, and Tricky Wine's going to end up with that ball. And now Tricky Wine trying to work on it. Lataris goes up top. And it's going to bounce. Where is it? Picking that up is Samsey. Samsey now looking around, holding that ball. Gonna fire that pass across over to Zeppy. He shoots. Oh, it bounces just wide of the goal. And we got to stay out of that area. That's a bad area. All right, there we go. They're going to throw that across. Here comes Zeppy. Zeppy throws it down. Here comes looking for the rebound. And Zeppy has it, just fires it towards the goal. It's going to go up top, though. Tricky Wine has it. And Baguette Person going up top. Circles around. Loses that ball. It comes down. And Zeppy picks it up. Bringing it back in to Leaf Zone. And Zeppy coming in from that nest. And looks and fires. It's a little high. Latar is there. Reading that bounce. Getting that rebound. 3-0. Lettuce leads. What do you mean timed out? Timed out of what? Akaza? Alright, we got Tricky. Tricky Wines throwing that across. Finds Monkey Cat, and Monkey Cat puts it in with that little underhand scoop shot. 3-1. There we go. Leaf got on the board. Making a game out of it now. We're still down 2 goals. We got 20 seconds to go, so probably not enough time. Here comes Zeppy, fires that across. Ooh, Lataris was like, I ain't going down for that. Now, up top, looking for maybe some momentum for the next round. Battling till the end. Ball's going to bounce down and come down, and Samsey's there. And Samsey's going to fire it. Ooh, Baguette Person keeping that in the air, and he'll get one. But that round goes to Lettuce by a score of 3-2. Oh, you're the owner of Leaf. Okay, we got the owner of Leaf in the chat, hoping that their homies can turn it around in this next round. Lettuce came out really strong. Sorry that the stats are all kind of skewed there. Hopefully there'll be an update here in the next few days and we'll get everything sorted. But we're not going to miss any of the action. Because, you know, we're still here to hype the homies. That's what it's all about. We ain't going to let a little lag or stuttering affect us. No, sir. We're still guys. Just bring some extra hype. Let's get ready, though, for round 2. All right, that ball's back in the middle. I love that. And there it is. All right, let's see if Leaf can get something going. Or will Lettuce remain as the top Leaf in the VRML salad. And picking that up is Tricky Wines. Tricky Wines going to get checked off by Toast. Now that ball's up top, and there's Lataris. Oof, that's a bad spot. Got to get off that spot. There we go. And Zeppy has it. Ball bounces down, and Samsey's going to go up and circle around. Fires that pass up. Goes off the underside of the halo. Now we got Freaky Jim putting on those freaky-dicky moves. And he's working it into the zone. He's going to get checked off, and Samsey just has to hit that to the corner. There's Toast now. Toast bringing it up top, looking for a pass option, but there's Tricky Wines. Getting tricky on that defense. Now Freaky just going to smank that ball up, and it's going to be loose. Here we go in the zone, and looking to score, and does. Lataris puts it in. Sorry that stutter. Again, out of my control. But 1-0 Lettuce continuing right where they left off in that first round. All right, here we go. Tricky Wines trying to get something going. Ooh, misses that pass to Freaky Jim. And Zeppy now. And that ball around. Looks awesome in those rock horns. I like that. Rock and roll, buddy. Rock and roll. Now up top on the halo. Going over to the Orion onion ring, a.k.a. the Hoop-de-Hoop donut. They're going to fire that across. Freaky Jim's there. He just says, nuh-uh, let's get that out of here. Going to throw that down. Here comes Toast with a whole bunch of speed. Toast is coming in hot and fast. Toast, coast to coast, Toast. 2-0. Lettuce leads. That robot was coming in pretty quick. There should be a speed limit. I'm telling you, too fast. Freaky Jim now trying to turn the corner. Oh, gets around, turns and fires. And Toast getting it done on both sides. If it starts stuttering like that, maybe just try to blink or something. They're going to pass it down. Lataris tried the 360 shot. It's not going to go. And it's going to go around. Zeppy's going to get control and throw that across. There we go. Coming in from up top. Lataris. Oh, and I think that was Samsey who got the rebound. In opportune moments. Okay, here we go now. Picking that up is Freaky Deaky Jim the Wizard. He's a wizard, Harry. He's a wizard. He's coming in up top. He fires that over to Tricky Wines. Tricky Wines now. He's going to hold that up on the nest. Go wide. Come in from the wing. He's going to pass that up. There's Monkey Can. Oh, but Toast gets a hand on it. Sends that ball, but here comes Baguette Person. He's going up top. He fires it, and Toast coming away with that again, keeping that ball out of their goal. And now Tricky Wines keeping up that pressure, trying to work it in, trying to find some way to put it in that goal. Tricky Wines going wide, now cutting back to the middle, now going to flip that ball up. Who's that? That's Freaky Jim. He shoots. And Lataris is going to knock that out, but Freaky Jim gets it back. Here he comes. Here comes the wizard man himself. Freaky Jim putting on those moves. And now he gives Zeppy a big smack in the stomach. And there's Tricky. Tricky tries. Tricky Hippopotamus misses. And it's going to be cleared to that neutral zone. Now we got Jim with it. He just swats that back. He gets intercepted there by Samsey. Samsey fires it up. Zeppy going to have some company up in the air. But here comes Samsey. Turns and fires, and that's Baguette with a great save. There's that ball. And now here we go. Zeppy trying to get away. Bouncing around, but there's Monkey Can. Monkey Can going to heave that down to the other side. No one was really over there. Toast is going to look to pick that up. Ooh, that's a bad spot. Let's get out of that spot. Toast now working that ball up, working it into the zone and going down into the sewers. And they're trying to come away with it. And that's Lataris beating everybody to the punch. Going dangerously in front of their own goal. We got a minute to go. Leafs yet to score in this round. Zeppy coming in from that halo. Now has it. Flips that ball up. That's Freaky Jim. Let's see if we can get something going here. No. Samsey comes in with those big hands. Big hands Samsey. Fires that pass up to Lataris. Lataris is going to be swapped off. And now it's back there. Who we got there? That Toast? Toast has it. Toast bringing it up. He's trying to get away. And it's going to go across. And there's Tricky Wines circling the wagons. Going up on that halo. He's going to fire that over to Freaky Jim. Oh, Freaky Jim couldn't get possession. He's going to look to get it here. And it looks like we're almost out of time. Toast looking for a little bit of something more. Fires that pass up to Zeppy. Zeppy coming in hot. Zeppy fires it. Zeppy puts it in. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. 2 rounds in. And Lettuce showing that they're the dominant leafy green in the wild. We'll see. Unfortunately, Leaf really couldn't get anything going there. They tried, but solid defense and great goaltending coming in from Lettuce gets us to this point. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go round number 3. Let's see what happens. Let's get our rally caps on. See if Leaf can't pull us out. We can get another round out of this or 2. That'd be cool. But we do have another one coming up later. We got Cold versus... Oh man, what's their name? I forget. But Cold match, and then I got Devious match. Alright, Monkey Cat has that. He's looking to get his team on the board early. Oh, bounces off, forgets the ball. Looks back for it, says, oh no. Now we got Zeppy. Ooh, gets by 1. Gonna fire that pass across. Looking for Lataris. And it's gonna go down. Samsey's gonna look to pick it up and turn it around. Just fires it into the middle. Now, whoa, getting checked in the middle. And going the other way. Here comes Tricky Wines. Tricky Wines jukes, jives. Tricky Wines gives them the first lead of the night. Alright, they need this round. If they drop this round, Leaf anyways. Alright, now picking it up is Samsey. Samsey coming in and going to turn and fire it at the goal with the goalie taken out. I think they owe Zeppy a cheeseburger. Good work. Lettuce tying it back up at 1. Alright, winding up his Tricky Wines. Now he has some speed. He's got that VRML con paddle. That ball bounces up, and Zeppy just going to heave that ball down. There's Baguette Person throwing that into the sewer area. Baguette not really being challenged too much in that goal, but he's holding strong when he needs to be. Oh, here we go. It's still in. Lettuce zone. Leap is doing a really good job here, keeping that pressure on. Now they're going to get that pass. There's Freaky Jim. He throws it to Baguette. And Baguette's going to pick that ball up. Ooh, let's get out of that zone. That's a bad zone. He's going to throw that. Freaky Jim, or that's Monkey Can, trying to bring that back in. Now Toast going the other way. Has some speed, bringing it up. Hits to the sky. And going to lay that up over to Samsey. Samsey shoots. And it's blocked by Tricky. Tricky winds, throws that. Guitars, good rotation there. Going to look to bring that back in. Going to fire that pass across. Finds Zeppy. Zeppy just swats at it. And Freaky Jim, looking like a wizard, bouncing around and bringing that ball up. Oh, Zeppy with a mean interception. Going to circle around. Here comes Zeppy looking for that goal. Oh, Zeppy just hip upon and misses. Big whiff. You can hear it. Oh, there it is. There's that goal. Samsey comes in from the sky, puts it in. Stalled out. Stuttering out. All right, here we go. Lettuce back up in the lead. Tricky winds, though, not giving up. Bringing that ball in. He's going to go skyward with it. Shoots. It's a little high. And it's going to pop back. And it's going to come down. Now we got Baguette. Baguette shoots, and Zeppy gets a hand on it. Now Toast. Bringing it up top on that halo. Looking to work that in. And comes in. Cuts in on the goal. And with that goalie out, Zeppy again. That's two cheeseburgers. They owe Zeppy. Taking out that goalie. Trying to knock him out of the arena. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now Tricky has that ball. Stops for a second. Loses all of his speed. Now going to advance it. He's going through the sewer. And he's going to toss that up looking for Monkey Can. Ooh, a little bit hot. Monkey Can couldn't handle the heat, but Tricky winds. Got that defense. They fired across. Ooh, misses both players. You saw the idea. Zeppy's going to fire it, but that's Baguette person. Getting that ball and swatting that ahead. And now Lataris has it. Gives it up to his homie. That little miscommunicado on the avocado. And Tricky winds, throwing it around that corner, but Zeppy gets a hand on it, smacking it back the other way. Zeppy, ooh, hits a mean little juke. Almost broke my knuckle on my finger, controlling the cams. Now Samsey coming in, turns and fires, and keeping that out is Baguette person. What a save. Tosses that ball all the way down to the other side. Great save there, homie. Keeping his team fighting chance. Now they got to get a goal, though. Goals haven't come easy for Leaf. They're going to try. Toes now throws that across. Tricky Wine's trying to track it down. The Taurus picks it up. Now fakes him out. Ooh, that's a bad spot, too. Tricky Wines has it. Bats it down. It's loose, and Tricky Wines now off and running, going through the sewers. Trying to get away. Gets by one. He's juking, he's jabbing, he's coming in hot and up top. And what a save from Toast. But Freaky Jim puts it in. Sorry about the stutter. But 3-2. We got 19 seconds to go. And Lataris going to pick that ball up. Has it. Throws it across over to Samsey. Samsey going to juke. Going to come back to the middle. And looking for one more nail in the coffin. Zeppy again had Baguette taken out. That's 3 cheeseburgers they owe Zeppy. All right, and that's going to do it. That match, that round, that match, and everything goes to Lettuce. That final one being 4-2. All right, good play, good work. It's been fun casting an EU match. We're going to be back in 40 minutes with another one. So hopefully it'll go a little bit longer. There's Zeppy. Actually, hold on. Let's go back to the game for a second. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this fancy. Probably my personal favorite player of the game, the one and only Zeppy, coming in, taking that goalie out, making easy goals for the teammates. That's what I'm talking about. You need some role players on that team. And Zeppy definitely exceeded in their role. There's Samsey. All right, that's going to do it for this cast. Until next one. Let's go back to this one for a sec. Thanks a lot, you guys. We'll do some chat shoutouts. Who we got? Monchito. We got Quantum Crew as usual. We got EST Fun. We got Pesky up there. And if I missed anyone, Shallow earlier. Spooky Bam. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you guys can, hit that little thumbs up button. That keeps me happy and keeps me wanting to cast these matches for you guys. To me, it's lots of fun. I'm right there in there with you. So, until the next one, keep grinding and peace.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.